Have you ever wondered why children who learn to swim early rarely cough, don't get tired easily when running around, and seem so much healthier than other kids their age? Hello there. If you're a parent over 40 living in the United States, you've probably worried countless times when your child catches a cold, struggles to breathe after exercising, or suffers from recurring respiratory infections. Many people believe lung health is simply a matter of genetics. But science reveals something much more fascinating. Learning to breathe in water from a young age can reshape a child's lungs and heart for life. If you've already let your child or grandchild learn to swim early, feel free to share your experience in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. And if you haven't, let's explore something incredible together. Breathing underwater, the invisible workout for the lungs. When we think of swimming, most of us picture sports, survival skills, or fun physical activity. But beneath every stroke and kick underwater lies something extraordinary. A child's lungs and heart are being trained like a young athlete's body, without them even trying. Imagine air being compressed, pushed back by a force you can't see. That force is water. When children exhale underwater, they must push air out with far more strength than they would on land. No one tells them to try harder, but their lungs have no choice. The diaphragm, the intercostal muscles, the muscles around the rib cage, all of them activate as if they're lifting weights for the lungs. Just like yoga or meditation, swimming forces the breath to become intentional. It's not that children want to take deep breaths. They have to in order to exist in water. And this very necessity helps their lungs grow stronger and more efficient. Research in the US shows that children who learn to swim early can have 12–24% greater lung capacity compared to children who don't. That's why kids who swim can run longer without getting winded, play more without getting tired, and stay energetic far longer. They've been unknowingly training their lungs since they were little. If you've noticed this in your child, comment "OK" to share your thoughts. The humid pool environment, a gift for developing airways. Right above the water's surface, the air is moist and much cleaner than the dry air outside. This reduces irritation in young lungs, especially for children prone to allergies, mild asthma, or bronchitis. When they breathe in such an environment, the air enters the lungs more gently without drying the airways. Humidity helps moisten lung membranes and sinus tissues, reducing dry cough, nasal irritation, and breathing difficulties caused by cold or dry air. Slow, deep breathing in warm pool water works almost like a natural cleansing process for the airway, making oxygen exchange smoother. As carbon dioxide is expelled more efficiently, the respiratory system becomes clearer, stronger, and smarter. Oxygen storage, a hidden superpower in young swimmers. One of the biggest changes in children who swim is learning to control their breath, knowing when to pause, when to exhale forcefully, and when to inhale deeply. Holding their breath isn't an act of suffering. It's the body learning to store oxygen. When a child holds their breath for a few seconds, their brain and lungs learn to stay calm, strengthening the respiratory nervous system much faster. This is the foundation of endurance. Cardiologists in the US confirm that a child's ability to store oxygen early on helps the heart and brain function more efficiently, reduces fatigue, and increases physical stamina long-term. Kids don't need heavy workouts. They don't have to chase achievements. Simply by playing in the water, they develop a biological skill that many adults spend years trying to train. The heart, the quiet partner of the lungs. Breathing and heart rhythm are inseparable companions. When a child takes deep breaths underwater, their heartbeat slows down and becomes calmer. The body learns to operate steadily without rushing. Water pressure on the body works like a full body massage, boosting blood circulation. The heart doesn't need to work harder. It works better. Oxygen-rich blood flows through the body as smoothly as water itself. When the lungs are strong, the heart's workload lightens. When the heart is stable, the lungs work more efficiently. Together, they form a solid system of endurance that very few sports can offer if started later in life. Emotional strength, the invisible shield, protecting the lungs. Swimming changes more than just the body. It strengthens a child's spirit. Water is both challenging and exciting. When a child learns not just to float, but to face an environment that once seemed intimidating, they learn to remain calm in uncertainty. Positive emotions create hormones that reduce inflammation and boost immunity. That means joy itself helps protect the lungs. A calm breath underwater can serve as a shield against stress, one of the key factors that weakens immune defenses in children. Advice for parents over 40. If you're thinking about swimming lessons for your child, the best time usually starts around age 4, when the lungs, heart, and brain are ready to handle water pressure. What matters isn't mastering complex swimming techniques, but learning to breathe properly in water, learning how the breath, the heart, and emotions work together. Don't force children to hold their breath too long. Don't push for performance. Let them gradually feel the water, explore their breath, learn to stay calm, and enjoy themselves. A kind teacher, a clean pool, and a patient family are the recipe for building deep, lasting health. What we're giving children isn't just a swimming skill, it's healthy lungs, a strong heart, and confidence that lasts a lifetime. With every breath underwater, children aren't just learning to swim, they're silently building a healthier future through their breath and heartbeat. Looking back, we can see swimming isn't just a sport or a game. It's a gentle conversation between the body and the water. In that conversation, children learn to steady their heartbeat, expand lung capacity, store oxygen, and keep their minds calm. These benefits shape not only childhood health, but their entire future. If you believe real health must be built from the roots, from the very first breath in the water, then let your child begin this journey as early as possible. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to explore more insightful scientific perspectives on children's development and health. See you in the next video.